Okay, this video really means a lot to me because I'm so sick of seeing people write their vectors doing this blank j hat plus blank k hat. If you're doing this, I mean, honestly, this is like high school. I mean, I don't even know why they teach this. This is just so terrible because you're gonna get lazy, right? You're gonna get lazy. You're gonna stop using the hats. And then your eyes are going to start looking like your J's. And when your J's and eyes start looking the same, they're going to mess things up. They're going to add things that shouldn't be added, and it's going to get messed up. Sorry about that. Some bitch just fucking distracted me. Hey, so stop doing this because when you get lazy, your eyes turn to J's, and then everything gets fucked up, right? So what you could do is you could go like this: blank, blank, blank. You could write your vectors using these brackets, right? And this will be a lot better. So whatever was here, you put it here, and you separate your I and J hats with a comma. That makes more sense. Why not do this, right? So this is like, I would say this is high school, right? That's the level you're on. And then this is like, um, you know what? Yeah, this is college, right? Now, what do experts do? What does your teacher, what does your professor do? Eh, this is what you should be doing. Write your vectors as columns. So whatever was here, here, and here. Okay, what I mean by this, now I'm going to actually put in numbers here to give this example. Let's say I had like 2, 3, and 4, right? I go 2, 3, and 4. I go 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and the reason why you want to do it this way, because think about this, right? Let's just say I had you do a cross product, right? So I had you go like this, 2, 3, 4. That's like, that instantly just turns into this, right? 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Or let's say this was a dot product, right? Then you could just go straight across, right? I mean, the IJKs is just like, it just, like, stop doing this because you're going to make a mistake writing the I hats, the J hats, the K hats. Brackets, it's good. Brackets are good. But when you start dealing with a lot of vectors and more vector operations, I recommend start using this notation, right? Start writing it as columns. Columns of vectors make a lot of sense because if it's like addition, right? Let's say this was addition. You just go straight across, right? If it's like the only thing you don't do straight across is the cross product, right? The cross product is the only one you don't do straight across. The dot product, you go straight across. Subtraction, you go straight across. Addition, you go straight across. If you, I mean, it's so much faster and it's so much cleaner to use this notation. Start using column notation and start using bracket notation too. Bracket notation is just as good as column notation, but I recommend doing this more than I almost never do this, and I'm going to show you guys my homework real quick. Okay, let's enlarge. Let's go to. I'm going to show you my calculus homework. Okay, I'll try to make this. Yeah, there we go. So I'm doing a lot of vectors. This is vector calculus, right? So I mean, look at that. I'm going column vectors, right? I'm always using column vectors for the most part. Like, look at that. Just look at how easy it is just to add across like this. I mean, it's just so much nicer. And like, I see so many people doing I hat, J hat, K hat, and like they're getting their I hats confused with their ones all of a sudden, right? And just look at how clean it looks. Like, so yeah, just use column or bracket notation, please.